Hello everyone, I am Yuga, a high school student in Canada. As the founder of Bridging Teens Collegian, we created our very own interview series called Bridging Stars. To inspire teenagers, we invited many amazing individuals to share their experiences and opinion. The week after Labor Day is the first week of universities in North America. How does it feel like to be at your dream campus on the very first day? Like this, or that? Today we are at the university that is ranked 21st among universities globally, University of Toronto. Let's do a mini street interview to learn about the gifted students at U of T and their lives. Let's go! Hello, my name is Yuga and I am the organizer of Bridging Teens Collegian, and today I'm glad to have this interview with you. May I know your name?
Evan.
Okay, hello Evan. So, may I know your grade, major, as well as where you're from?
So I'm an incoming freshman. I don't actually have a major yet because I'm studying humanities, but I'll decide by the end of freshman year. And then I'm from San Francisco, California.
That's good to hear. Okay, so today we have two questions for you, and the first question would be that this June, the conservative majority in the US Supreme Court has decided to stop using race as a factor in university admissions, and which stops the 60-year standing affirmative action. So I was wondering if you have any opinions or thoughts on this, or do you think certain parties are benefited?
I haven't read enough on affirmative action, so I haven't formed a strong opinion about it. I do know that there are certain economic barriers towards higher education, which I am pretty sure affirmative action was trying to counteract. So I don't know what the ramifications of it being repealed are. I'd have to read more into it. So I haven't really formed a strong opinion on it.
Okay, no worries. Thank you for your answer. And next up, we would have questions for rolling the dice. So how this is gonna work is that we have six sides on the dice, and we would have six questions. And whichever number that you land on, you would need to answer the question accordingly. Okay, so you can roll the dice right now. Okay, one. So first question: why did you choose University of Toronto out of all universities?
So I applied to a lot of American and Canadian universities. And what I ended up coming down to is it's very similar price, if not cheaper, than a lot of U.S. universities. Except I get to live in Toronto, which is a great change of pace. New nation, new place to be. I got to get out of U.S. So that was my main decision factor. And it's a great school.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for taking your time to have an interview with us, and thank you. Hello, Mark. So today we would like to have an interview with you today, and we have a few questions for you. May I ask what your grade, your major, as well as where you're from?
So I'm a first year master's student, studying chemistry,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm from Nova Scotia.
Okay, that's great. So for our questions, how this is gonna work is that we'll have a dice, and on the dice we would have six questions, and whichever number you land on, you would answer the question accordingly. So
Sounds
you
good.
would. Okay, so here's the dice, and then you can roll it. Yeah.
Cool.
hmm
Sick. Number
Okay,
six.
six.
Which
The
question?
sixth question is: do you have any advice for future U of T students so they can be better prepared?
I would say probably to utilize the resources that the university has. U of T is like the biggest university in Canada. I think that's true. It would seem that their resources match that in terms of what's available to students. So seek it out, ask questions, find out what's available to you because you're paying for it anyhow.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, of course.
Hello. What is your name?
Hi, my name is Iman.
Oh, Iman?
Iman, yeah.
Okay. So, may I ask what your major is, your grade, as well as where you're from?
Yeah, I'm in Ramen Commerce. That's my program, specializing in management. And my grade?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm in second year university.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we have a few questions for you. The first question will be that this June, the conservative majority in the U.S. Supreme Court decide to stop using race as a factor in university admissions, which stops the 60-year standing affirmative action.
Mhm.
Do you have any thoughts or opinions on this, or do you think certain parties are benefited?
Yes, I think with the stopping races and everything, definitely UFT is so diverse that like you'll see like all around campus that there are different diversities and people coming from different countries around the world. So I mean, I think with the whole stopping from races, I think it'll negatively affect people coming from all around the world, and yeah, I think that party
Yeah.
will definitely be affected.
Thank you. So, and for next up, we'll have questions with rolling the dice. So, how this is gonna work is that you'll have six questions on
Mhm.
all six sides of the dice, and whichever number that you land on,
Okay,
we have a question according to that.
that's fine.
So, okay, so here's the dice, and then you can roll it. Yeah.
Number
Okay,
three.
three. What challenges did you face while studying in U of T, and how did you overcome them?
Yes, challenges was like the workload I've been getting. I'm in my second year right now. Like I'm going to my second year. In my first year, like the first semester, I guess study like the amount of work we received compared to high schools in Toronto, it was definitely a lot. So that was one of the challenges that I faced. Yeah, workload.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely lots of challenges
Yeah.
for the first year.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you for having us to have this interview
Yeah,
today.
no worries.
I'm glad that we can have a talk with you.
Yeah, not a
Thank you.
problem.
Hello, what is
Hi.
your name?
My name is Adnan Ali.
Oh, that's good. Agnon?
Yeah.
Agnon. Okay, so may I ask what your major and grade is, as well as where you're from?
Okay. So I'm from New Delhi, India, and my major here is most likely going to be international business and film, and I'm a freshman basically.
Okay, that's good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we have a few questions for you. So the first question will be that this June, the conservative majority in the U.S. Supreme Court decided to stop using race as a factor in university admissions, which stops the 60 years standing affirmative action. Do you have any thoughts or opinions on this, or do you think certain parties are benefited?
I mean, so I can give it from like my country's point of view as well.
Mhm.
So even in my country, there's something called reservation, which is like basically for the people who are coming from like sort of like displaced families. They get certain reservations in the universities, but I think it just messes up with the people who are from like the general category, I would say, because there are like very limited seats. So I think after a certain point, it should be based on how well you perform at something, which is like high school or like some test or something,
Mm.
and that should be, I mean, the ideal prospect. But I also understand that, I mean, not everyone gets like the sort of the freedom in high school, especially people from like different color. I mean, even me when I'm coming to US or Canada, I mean, I'm seen differently. Yeah, right. So I mean, I think yeah, there should be a free ideal space, but I don't think it should come into the factor of getting you admission into some college.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you for your opinion. So next up, we would have questions with you rolling the dice. So basically, how this is gonna work is that we'll have since the dice has six sides, so we will have six questions, and whichever number you land on, you will need to answer the question according to the number.
All right.
Yeah, so you can roll the dice here. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Just roll.
Yeah, just roll it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, two. So second question, what is your ideal university life?
Uh, that's a good one. I mean, I still need to figure out that, but I would say that, I mean, something which just gives a balance to my life. Like, I mean, it's like university is not just about like studies or getting a degree. It's about building your life in general. So it's like making your personality that could be through different activities and like meeting new people, all of that. So I think you need to keep a balance where you're going to classes, but then you also have like things where you're things that you're passionate about, and you're still doing that in college, because that, I mean, this is the only time we have where we still have like certain free time, because after that the whole life starts, kind of thing. So these 4 years have to be where you really get to explore everything. So make the most out of it, kind of thing. So I think that how I would really want my ideal life to be. Where I get to try everything, get to meet different kind of people, and just make a balance out of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you for answering our questions.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time.
No worries. Thank you.